And as we wrap up today, just a quick comment from each of you, because the other questions involve, is there extensive microfinance opportunity in Haiti? How can you encourage our new administration to lend a positive attention to Haiti? If the U.S. were to go into Haiti to jumpstart improvements, what would you start with? Planting 10,000 trees, bring machinery to pave roads, offer teaching services? Is there a priority? I think there's a real desire here of people, and it's remarkable to see hundreds of people gathered to talk about this issue. Where we go from here at a moment when possibly the door is not wide open, but it may possibly be open a crack. How do people kick it open?
Well, first, as you mentioned at the beginning, Amy, you have a great opportunity with President Obama, but we also have a lot of other opportunities. Another one is in the legislature. Last time we had a presidential transition, the head of the House Foreign Relations Committee was Jesse Helms. Now it's John Kerry. There's a lot of distance there. Yay. We have, and people like John Kerry, they care about what people in this room think. The president cares like he's beholden like no president in history to grassroots organization. There are Obama house parties. There's Obama change.org, change.gov internet sites. If we all get on those, we go to house parties, and every time we're at an Obama house party, we say, what about Haiti? If we call our representative and say, what about Haiti? If we get on change.gov and say, we support this for Haiti, we will make that change. We'll be able to force that door open. And I'd recommend two things that people do. One, stay informed, and two, stay engaged. And staying informed is not always that easy. I mean, Paul's written a whole book on misinformation on Haiti, but it's possible. Watch Democracy Now!, which we didn't have. You weren't in 700 outlets in 2000. Now you are. There's great websites. Partners in Health has a website, www.ph.org.
And they're watching right now?
Yeah, were you watching? And people are also watching from our website, www.haitijustice.org. There's lots of things you can do to plug in. Partners in Health, again, has lots of advocacy things there's whole things you can do to help. And it's both giving money, but it's also political advocacy. We have a program, it's called Half Hour for Haiti, where once every other week we put out a concrete and informative action alert of something you can do to advance human rights in Haiti. There's lots of local organizations all over the country where people can plug in to do Haiti work. And I think that if enough people stay, it doesn't have to be an awful lot of people, but if we get some people to stay engaged and informed on Haiti, we really can make a clean break from the past.
State Rep Linda Dorsina-Forey.
I would reiterate the same thing Brian said. I think it is important in terms of everyone who's here to stay involved and stay plugged in. But it is about our congressional delegation and reaching out and speaking to them and saying it is important when talking to President Obama, keeping it on the front burner. We are fortunate to have a wonderful governor here, Governor Deval Patrick, who has a relationship with President Obama. And I've been in conversation with him regarding Haiti, and he is concerned during the last 4 hurricanes that hit Haiti, wants to be involved and figure out how is it that the United States, or really Massachusetts, can play a part in helping out what's going on. In terms of Senator Kerry, that you mentioned him, I actually mentioned it to him. He was here and held a roundtable around the economic stimulus package. And when that meeting was over, you know, I grabbed him quickly to just mention Haiti and to put it on the front burner, just say, don't forget Haiti. And he said, nope. I am with you. We're not going to forget Haiti. I'm actually going to work on bringing a delegation to Haiti. And so that is important. And Congressman Delahunt. So that is key. Reaching out to your elected officials, keeping it on the forefront, and getting involved. Because there are different programs, whether it's the justice, you know, what Brian's working on, Partners in Health, you know, Wyclef's program. I see Father Jerry Osterman here and the work that he does, you know. And so there's so many things happening. And so it's staying plugged in, writing to your congressional people. So it's critical, not only your congressional people, but your local state representatives as well, and your state senators, saying this is important to you. Please make a call to the congressional folks. I see Senator Anthony Guluccios here from Cambridge, who has a large Haitian delegation or constituency there as well. And so it's all of us working together to say, we care about Haiti. We care about the people in Haiti. We care about the children. We care about the families. We care about the infrastructure. And if we are putting money in USAID, IDB, you know, IMF, all this money that's going in, we need people to be held accountable. It's our money that's going into Haiti. It's taxpayer money. We want to know what is happening with that money. If it's building roads, let's build roads correctly, so when another hurricane hits, and it will hit, because it is in the Caribbean. When it hits, it will not be a mudslide going down the road. There will be structure, and there will be sanitation, clean water, and a health system, and a school system where kids could go to school for free. That is all we ask for our children here in the States, is how do we provide quality education, quality healthcare, quality housing, and really going back to basics and supporting the Haitian government to help the Haitian people, putting people to work.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with something Brian was saying earlier, just about all the different things that the country needs, and that they all have to be, and Paul was saying it too, they all have to be done at the same time, so there needs to be kind of a coherent plan. But none of that will happen without what they're saying, people getting involved. Absolutely, I think we're dealing with a president who is a grassroots organizer. He will listen, and it's about everybody getting involved and talking about it and not letting it down. There'll be, actors who will go out and try and keep it on television, but we need everybody, and we need to capitalize on this moment of incredible optimism, because if we attack these problems with that optimism and enthusiasm, I promise you they can be solved.
And finally, Dr. Paul Farmer.
Well, it's such a great list, of principled list, a list that goes from this small scale, what we could do individually, to the large scale, how we have to pressure our elected leaders. And so I'm a very pragmatic guy, a lot of doctors are, but I want to say something kind of grand. And that is, I think there's nothing wrong with sentiments like compassion or even pity. Going to Go Naive, seeing people, and I was there before Matt was describing, stuck on their rooftops. If they were lucky enough to have a roof, I felt enormous pity and sadness, and and mercy. These are not bad sentiments, but something that we can marshal in ourselves, certainly as a community of people from Boston, but as Americans, I think it's particularly important, is to marshal more noble and difficult sentiments like solidarity and respect. Because if we have solidarity with our oldest neighbors, the Haitian people, and respect for what they accomplished between 1791 and 1804, the Haitian people created modernity. They created the notion of what a human right to not be a slave is. And, if we can respect their achievement and understand the plight that befell them afterwards as punishment for what they had achieved, then I think we can build real solidarity that will be very pragmatic. Thank you.
We want to thank you all for coming out today. Everyone is going to stay around to talk with people for a little while. I want to thank WBUR for running this. Also, Democracy Now! Will air excerpts, and you can go to democracynow.org to see all of our coverage of Haiti. And in that vein, I wanted to encourage you to remember how important the media is. Because when we talk about what you can do on any issue, the media are the most powerful institutions on earth, more powerful than any bomb, more powerful than any missile. The difference is you can deploy it. You can challenge the mainstream media to cover the issues you care about and support independent media, which is so often the first ones in these most difficult places going to where the silence is. Because the fact is, there isn't silence in those places. Many people are speaking up. There are just no microphones there to pick up the sound. So support your local independent media, whether it's public radio, public television, public access TV. Tell people about internet sites that you find interesting. Blog about this. And remember that it's not just public media that are using the public airwaves. The networks are too. They don't own them. They are a national treasure, and you protect them by demanding that they cover the issues that are important to you. Thank you so much for coming out.